you can relax. That's the name of our podcast.
Hello, welcome to Relax the Podcast. I'm Colleen Ballinger. Here
Hi,
with
Colleen
Erik
Ballinger.
Stockland, the husband of the year, the husband of the day.
Thank you for that wonderful introduction.
How are you, lovey?
I'm okay. I need to relax.
You're wet.
I just took a shower. I'm clean. Not relaxed, but I'm clean.
Did you wash your hair?
I did get it wet.
You got it wet.
I washed my hair with shampoo and conditioner yesterday.
Yeah, it's such a crazy concept to me to get your hair wet but not wash it.
You wash it every time?
No, but if my hair's wet, it's going to get washed. I don't want to just like wet hair.
What?
Isn't it like, I feel like it would smell like I want to keep the smell of the shampoo and conditioner, but if you wash that out with water, then it's like my hair will just smell like scalp skin.
Smell my head.
I'm-
Smell my head. Smell bad? Are you serious? What's it smell like?
Scalp skin.
No, it doesn't. I put
It doesn't smell
product
like-
in.
It doesn't smell like shampoo and conditioner anymore.
I feel like I got a haircut once, and the person was like, "You shouldn't wash your hair
Right, which
every time."
You should not. Yes, that's correct.
But
So you don't get it wet.
I can't imagine taking a shower and being like, "Okay, we're starting over, another day in paradise." Gotta keep my hair the same as I just slept with it. Shower in the morning.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I mean? I got to keep this sleep bed head in, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't want to get my hair wet and start my day with wet hair. I don't know what you're talking about.
You just don't get your hair
Is
wet
this a
on
bit?
the
Are you
not wash
prank-
days. No, you wash your hair on wash days.
Do you wash your face?
Of course.
How do you wash your face without getting your hair wet in a shower?
You don't put your hair in the water, but you put your face in the water.
Do you put your hair up when you take a shower?
Yes. If I'm not washing it. I wash my hair every other shower. Some girls go 3 days or 4 days. I used to go like a week without washing my hair. I used to be like, I don't care. But now I shower every day, but I wash my hair every other shower.
I'm not going to put you on the spot here, but sometimes I smell your hair.
Oh, I bet it's funk
and
sometimes.
It smells
Pretty
like,
funk.
like hair.
You can put me on the spot.
Well, I don't want to do that because I'm a good person. You can do that. To me.
Implying that I'm not a good person, I think might be worse than saying like, hey, your hair smells like skin.
I put this. That's weird because I put this stuff in it, so I feel like it would
What
smell
stuff?
nice.
Let me smell it again. Yeah, no, it doesn't smell like
There's not
product.
not too much of a sting. Yeah, like
It smells like just
like
like
a creme.
creme,
Mm-hmm.
bain de la creme.
Oh, it's the creme.
No, maybe the creme is it the JVN creme?
It wasn't that. That stuff you would know the smell.
I like that stuff. No, you. I think it might be different for guys and girls. I actually don't know. I just know that for girls, usually, we don't wash our hair every day, and
If you
usually it's
have
like twice
really
a week,
long
3
hair,
times a week.
I feel like it'd be problematic for it to be wet. And I feel like sometimes you do your hair and it like lasts for a day. You know what I mean? So that it makes sense to me if you have long hair. But if you have short hair, are you not getting your hair wet in the shower?
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
asking
they
them.
are. Yeah, I think maybe they are. I don't know. I don't know the rules, but I know that if you get your hair wet, you're rinsing out the.
What a waste of a shower, though, because I wouldn't feel refreshed if I didn't if I had to worry about keeping my hair dry.
Yeah, it sucks.
That doesn't sound like a good relaxing shower to me, or a way to start your day.
Yeah.
But why are we talking about this?
I don't
you
know.
might be asking yourself. The answer is
Well, let's talk about what needs to relax.
so much.
So many things.
Can I start with something
Sure.
from last episode? I looked at the comments from our last episode,
I'm
and thanks
scared.
to everyone who listened and commented. But there was an overwhelming support. I feel I'm not the only one who misses the beloved character that you created, Miranda Sings.
Oh, that's sweet.
And I'm not. It appears I'm not the only one who misses her take on things and humor,
Mm-hmm.
and wishes for you that you still had that as a creative outlet and form of expression, and sees in you hurt.
Season me hurt?
I'm not going to season you with hurt.
Yeah, what do you mean?
It's-
Oh,
it's
seize in
that would be
you.
that's a very
Seize
lyrical way of
in
speaking, or
you.
poetic
Is what you
way.
said. Okay.
Sees in you
Season me with hurt.
hurts and wishes, but also growth. There's one I wanted to, and I'll drop it if it makes you sad to talk about, or I don't know, uncomfortable?
No, I'm not uncomfortable. I just don't. I don't want to like. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I should talk about it on the interwebs because I think it's more upsetting to other people when I talk about it.
Oh, so were people upset that?
I didn't read the comments on the last podcast episode. I don't know what they said. But
here with jumping back to the 200th. Did you realize you had the seatbelt on the whole time? Oh, I think that was the top comment from our 200th episode. Yeah, I love how Colleen. This is from Chelsea. I love how Colleen put safety first and left her seatbelt on for the entire. Sometimes we get in the car and that ding is going on. And I'm like, put on your seatbelt. And it's like, you know what I mean?
Are you delusional?
But this episode.
Stop. Wait. You have to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. You have to be.
You're a dinger.
Love. It is the first thing I do. I get in a car and seatbelt is on. You are the one who will like wait, and the ding is for you. The ding never dings for me. My seatbelt's on before I turn on the car.
The ding is for you, and you can put that on a t-shirt.
Oh my God, the ding is so for you, love. I'm so annoyed at you right now that you're actually saying that. You never put on your seatbelt for like, you do it like as we're getting onto the highway. You'll be like putting it on.
No, that's not true. Safety first.
Okay, that's funny though.
Yeah, so every comment from our last episode was people with empathy for you, and you know, and understanding about you know, how you must be feeling not doing something that was such a big part of your life for so long, but also encouraging you to, you know, maybe, you know, do it again. You know what I mean? If you wanted to. Mm-hmm. They were very supportive of that and missed that and missed that too. And someone in a comment, because we talked about how like Flynn was really funny.
Yeah.
So that someone made a comment like, "Oh, he's reverting to Pinto Bean," and I was like, I'd forgotten that Miranda had a baby and named him Pinto Bean.
Pinto Bean. There's a Pinto Bean stuffy over there on the shelf. Are you gonna read them, or are you gonna?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You don't have to.
But like people had some pitches.
Oh, okay.
Which I know you love to hear pitches. For
Sometimes I do.
Oh no! Did I screenshot it? But I cut off your name. Anyways, thanks for this. This person pitched a number of ideas. She wakes up from a coma and doesn't remember anything since she was last online.
Oh my God. A coma.
Keeps on going like no time has passed and never addresses her absence.
Mm-hmm.
She got abducted by aliens that took her to their planet where she got the recognition she deserved, but got tired of it and came back. So spent time on an alien planet.
It's fun.
And this is, I think, my favorite. She went to the future in a time machine and came back with knowledge of things that already happened. So many possibilities. I don't know about that specifically, but I like the idea of a time machine.
Mm-hmm.
And someone then commented on that, how Miranda would say it. How would she say it?
What?
Time machine? Yeah.
Time machine.
Yeah. Someone wrote machine. And I was like, they get it. See? You know, a reformed version of her. I don't know. People had a lot of ideas and
that's so sweet. Why I should go look at those. It's very sweet of you guys. Thank you.
And then someone wrote, Sarah wrote, the Patrick and Erik Mrs. Miranda tears emoji, and that struck a chord with me. I don't mean to relitigate what we talked about last episode. I just thought it was interesting seeing. You notice a lot of, if you're looking at the internet, and I'm sure everyone can attest to that. Like, I feel like negative and abrasive is kind of the way it usually goes first. So it was nice to see, like, you know, a lot of positive things.
Right.
But yeah, there's, you know, in the way that we met and the Patrick and Erik Mrs. That's
I miss it too. I miss it too.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to make you upset.
I'm not upset.
I think that was supposed to be
I'm not upset.
Positive. But to cheer, if you know what might cheer you up.
What?
Hello. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I'm not upset at all. It's just it was a big part of my life, you know. And I don't want to like talk about it because I don't want to be like, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she'll come back someday. But for right now, I don't know. I'm just trying to not cause a ruckus on the internet. I'm not trying to like make waves or I don't know. I I don't know. It's just not something that I think most people want to see right now. So we'll see. But maybe it'll come back someday. I do miss doing it. And it's so sweet that so many people said so many kind things about it. And I should go read those comments because it's very nice.
It might make you feel good.
Well, thank you for saying that.
But you know what tomorrow is?
I do know what tomorrow is.
Do you guys know what tomorrow is?
Blippi!
My birthday present.
Today for the listener, the day this episode comes out, we're going to go see Blippi. And you know what I think about sometimes? We're going to go see Blippi. Very excited. We're seeing Blippi in concert for your birthday.
It's like our kids, what is it? It's like they're Beatles.
Well, here's what I always think about this with Blippi. So there's not many people online that I can think of at least that have like made an entire career out of like one specific kind of zany, bizarre character. So like, you know, obviously I did it with Miranda.
Do you feel a kinship, a camaraderie?
No. But I'm saying that like Blippi is someone who's like this dude who like came up with this weird character. And it's for little kids. I mean, obviously that's not what Miranda was, but like, it is a guy who's like known for a character, right? And I was known for a character, and there's a lot of people who are known for a character. Anyway, what he did is something so nuts to me, but totally worked for him. It could like, imagine if I had gone the same route as him when Miranda was like at the height, and I was pulled in so many different directions.
Like have a different person
and I
put
was
on
like,
the lipstick.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what?
I don't want to go on this tour.
I'm gonna hire another brunette girl who can do a really good impression and just like have her go on tour for me.
Yeah.
And then hire another girl who looks kind of like me, kind of not, like, but who can do the impression of Miranda pretty good, and like have her be in half the videos. And then I'm gonna have another character named Belanda, who's like the best friend boy version of Miranda, who's also going to have multiple versions of the same character.
And we'll just send them to every children's museum in the land.
And every playground
to make content,
and make slime and whatever. But I mean, a genius business model on his part. I bet you he's a bajillionaire, that guy.
Sure. Yeah, that would be, that would have been pretty crazy if you'd have just switched, like for one of your tours, you're like, well, I'll just have a different person.
I cannot imagine. But I remember when he first hired someone else. I was like, whoa.
I think these kids are pretty smart. I think we're gonna be. I don't know what row we're in, but I think they're gonna look at us like, this is not
love. They will not. Flynn will notice that it's someone different. Which, by the way, I have to tell you what he said about it. But love, the twins thought you were actually Gru from the Minions the other night because you put on a plastic long nose
the other night.
So I don't think they're gonna notice if it's a different Blippi when they couldn't tell the difference between their dad and a cartoon character.
That was another thing I wrote down to talk about. But yeah, my Gru costume, my $7 Gru costume arrived, which consisted of a scarf, a black and gray striped scarf, a bald cap, and we're gonna call it a nose.
Mm-hmm.
And I surprised the kids dressed up as and it got a very intense reaction.
Yeah, they really thought it was.
Kids.
Yeah, really thought you were real. But
starstruck they were.
Last night I was putting Flynn to bed, and I was like, "Hey, we're gonna go see Blippi in a couple days." He said, "I'm not going." And Flynn's been very back and forth on this. Like he's been like, some days he's like, "Yeah, I'll go," and other days he's like, "I'm not going to that." And so we're not like forcing him to go. We're like, hey, you can go if you want or not. But I was trying to get out of him. Why don't you want to go? It's okay if you don't. You don't have to go. But I was just curious.
Is he just stressed about like the event, the pageantry?
No, he finally told me why. So we've watched clips of different versions of live Blippi performances online.
Oh, to get ready for it. Sure.
And I guess there was some clip where, okay, so last night I'm putting Flynn to bed and he goes, I said, why don't you want to go? It's okay. Well, just tell me why. And he said, well, I just don't want to have to talk to him. And I said, you're definitely not going to talk to him.
Oh, is there audience participation?
Yeah, I go, you're not going to talk to him at all. Like, that's not going to be a thing. You're sitting in an audience. It's like the movies.
Yeah.
It's like when we went to the movie. You don't interact with him at all. You just sit in a chair and watch him on the stage, just like you would a movie. And he's like, well, no, I'm going to have to say something. And I was like, no, you won't. And he said, yes. We watched a clip of the show. And at one point he said, everyone say your birthday as loud as you can. And I don't want to say my birthday. And I was like, well, then you just don't say it. And he's like, well, no, he said if you don't know your birthday, ask your parent and they'll tell you and say it. So I have to say it. And I was like,
He has performance anxiety about
yes.
being an
And I was
audience
like,
member
you
at
do
Blippy Live.
not have to say it. You
I
can
get
keep
that,
your mouth
though.
shut. And you don't, I was like, you don't have to say it. He can say, what's your birthday? And the kids all around you in the theater will scream their birthday and you don't have to. You can keep your mouth shut. You do not have to say it. He's like, oh. I was like, so how do you feel about that? He's like, yeah, I can go. But it was the fact that he thought he was going to have to say his birthday out loud.
I totally get that. I have a huge phobia of going to comedy shows and them doing crowd work and being like, you, sir, what do you do? You know what I mean? Where are you from? What do you do? Like, because that's literally happened to me once and it was mortifying. So I totally get that.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why he didn't want to go. But now he's saying he does want to go. I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do any.
He doesn't have to go if he doesn't even want to. But
Sure, of course not. I think he'd have fun though.
I think he would
There's
too.
not a lot of things like that we can go to with them, you know?
Yeah, I know. Well, I hope he does end up going because I think he will have fun.
Yeah.
I had a song stuck in my head today. Can I tell you about it? Well, actually, I guess I should say who needs to relax, huh?
Yeah, there's no rules, I don't think.
Well,
you're not going to get fined if you don't say it first.
I mean, there's so many things on this list that I need to say that need to relax. But okay, what needs to relax is my brain because for so many reasons. But today, songs kept getting stuck in my head from my childhood, from like church. And I was curious if you would have heard of any of these songs.
All right, do a lyric and let's see if I can.
So, like Sunday school.
Okay.
Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby,
we gotta go. Yeah.
Wait, you know it.
What?
You know it.
Wait, did they change Pharaoh from Louie Louie?
Oh my God, I never made that connection.
Sorry, I just screamed into the microphone if anyone has headphones in.
Whoa, you just blew my mind. I've never made a connection.
They just parodied Louie Louie, love.
You go, Pharaoh, Pharaoh, oh baby, let my people go. Huh. Yeah.
They ripped off Louie Louie.
Crazy that I never made that connection.
Have you never seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off? I don't understand.
Of course I have.
You didn't make that connection?
No, I didn't.
What's the deal with the Pharaoh?
From the Bible?
What's he doing? He's like the king?
Oh, Lovey.
Let my people. What is he doing?
They gotta let the people go.
Because is that an Egyptian
He's
thing?
an evil pharaoh. It's in the Bible. I don't remember, honestly.
Aren't pharaohs in Egypt?
Sure. Anyway, another one.
It is a history podcast.
Clearly, I learned a lot on that Sunday school lesson. Yeah. Okay. He came from heaven to earth to show the way from the
beginning of the time to the end, to the Big Bang. Never happened.
Oh,
never happened. I actually did it.
The Big Bang's not in the Bible. That one, and then there's another one. Daisy meowed today, and it made me the pitch in which she sang her meow. Just for some reason sparked a different one. It was like, I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where down in my heart? Do you know this one?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, it sounds familiar to my ear.
But these songs always get stuck in my head.
Well, does it go through other things? Is it just joy in my heart over and over again?
I know there's other lyrics, but I don't remember them. I'm going to look them up actually because I'm kind of curious because all I can remember is down in my heart to stay. I got the joy.
Can remember going to church as a kid, which I didn't. I only did it for a few years, and thinking it was so crazy that all these the grown-ups would all get up and like know all the words to this song and sing. Like looking at my parents were like walking around singing "People Like You Are." You know what I mean? Like to see them all sing or try. I remember being bizarre and uncomfortable. So it was really strange. And then finally they'd be like, all right, now the kids go and Sunday school. Which like you couldn't teach us anything in that basement, you know? We were just
basement. Oh my.
Sounds bad, I guess.
So the lyrics are I got the joy, joy down in my heart to stay. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart to stay. And then If the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on a tack. Ouch. Sit on a tack. Ouch. Sit on a tack. If the devil doesn't like it, he can sit on a tack.
So you're a child, and you're sing-songing about the devil
Oh, yeah.
being essentially stabbed
In the butt.
in the butt. But do you have fear of the devil at this point?
Of course.
At how old? Starting
3.
At 3, there's a devil, there's a hell. It's down.
100%. When I was 3 years old, I remember asking Jesus to live in my heart because I was scared of hell and Satan.
Is there anything you ever did as a kid that you were like, shh, going to hell?
Well, no, because I had Jesus in my heart. So I was like, I'm going to go to heaven, but I didn't. So I felt like I was going to most likely go to heaven because of that. But then sometimes I'm like, what am I not a good enough Christian though? So I was more like worried about that.
Huh.
That I wasn't good enough Christian to get to heaven. But I knew I was on the right path to get to heaven because I asked Jesus to my heart. I remember moving a tiny, tiny pink kid-sized rocking chair, like a little tiny, you know that like our kids have like their like craft table?
Yeah.
This is my, what do you call it? My story. Oh, frig. What's it called? They ask you, what's your story of like finding the Lord? Oh, what can I not think of the word? My testimony.
Testimony?
Kind of. Yeah, there's some word for it, but like
I found that word.
my testimony. Anyway, I was 3 years old. I learned about in Sunday school, heaven, hell, Satan, Jesus dying on the cross at 3. Imagine our twins being told like a man is like carrying a cross, being whipped and then stabbed through the hands and feet to be nailed to a cross, bleeding with a crown of thorns jabbed into his head and murdered. And you have to believe in him or else you're going to burn for eternity at 3. Anyway, so I grabbed this little rocking chair, this little pink rocking chair, and I put it in the corner of my room and I stood on it because I thought I need to be higher up so that I can be closer to heaven when I ask God this favor.
Oh, funny. Cute. I'm cute.
So I got up on this rocking chair that was like maybe 6 inches off the ground. And I asked for Jesus to come live in my heart. And then I remember running.
Did you eat shit? Did you fall off the chair real hard because it was a rocking chair?
I didn't.
That would have been funny in that moment.
It's so hilarious. Are you one of those people that like laughs at people falling?
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, I remember running and telling my family, like telling my parents, like, oh, I asked Jesus to be in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And they were all so happy for me and so proud of me. And I remember feeling like, oh, I did the right thing. They're all so happy and proud of me for doing that. And I thought that because I was 3.
You had a little Jesus living in your heart?
Yes, I did. I believed that.
Physically?
Physically, a little tiny Jesus man lived inside of my heart. That's what I thought. And I was like, I guess that's what it takes to not burn for eternity. Have a little tiny Jesus man living inside of you. So,
well, I mean, our kids believe some crazy things too.
That's true.
At this point in time, they believe that there is a magical Halloween cat.
They do believe that.
Playing tricks on them and leaving them goodies every morning.
Yes.
And now it's spread into like if they see something like, oh, Halloween cat did that.
Yeah, Maisie loves it so much. And I remember doing this as a kid. Anything that's in a different spot in the house, she's like, the Halloween cat did that, like we just said. But she so desperately wants everything to be magical from the magical cat. Like, so even though it's just like in the mornings, the kids wake up and the cat is in a new place and has caused some mischief and like has brought them a treat, she throughout the day will be like, oh, look at this stuffed animal. It's on this shelf, mommy. Like it's like in a different spot than she remembers it being. And she's like, the magical cat did it. And she just wants every moment of her day to be a magical cat moment. Mm-hmm. It's like all day long she's trying to relive the moment that she felt when she first woke up.
Yeah.
It's really cute. It's very sweet.
I wish I could think that way, about everything. I wish I could see the magic.
This is why I like Christmas, because that is how I feel about Christmas.
And everything. Oh.
Get into Christmas, love. Get into Christmas. You can feel that way too.
Yeah. You think Christmas starts November 1st. And
no, I don't think it does. It's almost starting. Crazy. It's very soon. And well, no, actually, it
just
sucks.
Knowing all like the like spark, like all this decorations and sparkles just gonna have to be everywhere on everything for the next like 3 months is like so exciting.
Okay.
Oh.
Question for you.
Look of death.
I don't know that we've talked about this. How many holes do you feel are in a straw? This is a age-old debate on the internet.
How many holes? I thought you were gonna go. How many holes are in your body?
That too.
How many holes do I think is in a straw?
Mm-hmm.
2.
Ugh. Really? Think about it.
Okay, there's the bottom of the straw. That's a hole, right?
The bottom of a straw? Okay.
Is this some sort of riddle?
Yeah. It's
Are
one.
you riddling me?
It's one hole.
Ah, okay. Yeah, good one. It's one hole.
You think it's 2?
Is it a bendy straw or just like a regular straw?
I don't think that makes a difference.
I think there's 2 holes because like between them is space and time. You know what I mean? I get it if you look at it.
Couldn't you say that about
straight down the one hole.
But couldn't you say that about a doorway? Like there's 2 sides
What?
of the it's 2 holes. Doorway is like 2.
I hate this question so much.
2 holes would be 2 separate entities, 2 separate spaces.
It's a hole, but I see it as 2 holes because there's space and time between them and 2 different functions. One is for sucking up, and the others for one's for going in, one's for going out. Okay. This is so stupid. One's for going in and one's for going out, love.
I don't know, love.
It's a straw.
It's a very intense debate.
My brain, when you said that, I'm like, is there holes in the sides of her straws?
Well, then there would be 2 holes,
Ugh.
right?
Please tell me you don't have more of these.
Well, no, but I can have more of these.
I secretly was kind of hoping you did, but that's I think that was
It's
just
kind
like
of is a hot dog a sandwich kind of a
riddle.
question.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah.
And I just had never asked you that before. I actually don't know what I think because I go back and forth on is it 2 holes or 1?
I thought you were like very firm one hole.
It kind of is 1, but like it does feel like it's 2.
Yeah. I think that's what I said.
But it's kind of just 1, right?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, if you were to make a straw,
how many holes are in a toilet paper roll? Because it's essentially a big straw.
Well, I would say it's a short, chubby straw. If you're thinking about it like that.
I mean,
I think if I were gonna say put the rolled toilet paper on the dispenser, if I was going to describe that to someone who's never done it before, I would be like, well, you take out this like spring-loaded thing and you put it through the hole in the toilet paper roll.
Right.
So I would think I wouldn't say you put it through one hole and then have it come out the other hole.
Right.
So
right.
in that particular case, in that world, I see a toilet paper roll as having one hole.
Right. But see, what about this? See, I'm like a 1 hole kind of girl. I'm like, it's 1 hole, but like of a straw, like sometimes you get like if in like a pack of plastic straws, one might be manufactured incorrectly and like it's sealed on the other end. Like a straw is like sealed on one side on accident.
Never seen that happen. Is this
I've seen it once.
hypothetically?
Sure, but hypothetical. But like, sure, I've seen it happen. So in that case, there's 1 hole, and then you'd have to cut a second hole so that the straw could work properly. So then that would be 2
I see what
holes.
you're doing here.
So I mean, you could go on and on about which one it is.
We should be charging for this.
For what?
For people to hear this conversation.
I know.
They just get to hear this philosophical conversation for free. We're not even charging money for this.
I have a negative $1 million idea.
Okay.
So you know the musical producers, the producers?
Sure.
So the concept of that musical is like, let's make the worst musical of all time that will like totally bomb, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they attempt to do it, but then it ends up being a hit. I think I've come up with the actual most unsuccessful musical of all time. Because I was trying to think of like, I don't know what maybe. Initially, when I thought of it, I go, "Oh, that would be a great musical," and then I was like, "What am I thinking? This is the worst musical idea in the world." You want to hear it?
Sure.
But I think we should write it.
Okay.
But I need your help. It would have to be a dual effort. One thing that you're super into these days, because it's that time of year, is, as our children would call it, football.
Football.
Imagine football, the musical.
Isn't that like High School Musical?
Excuse me?
Doesn't he like play football? Isn't it?
First of all, he plays basketball.
Oh, okay.
Second of all, it's called High School Musical, the musical.
Why would
so
you
that
think
would be,
you saw...
and that is a musical. It's a love story about a guy who's torn between being in the musical and being in the basketball. Have you not seen High School Musical?
No.
Oh, brother. Okay.
But I know that you performed in it at Disneyland.
High School Musical 3. But
Sorry.
anyway, I'm talking a musical on a Broadway stage called Football the Musical. No musical theater people would ever want to go see this. No football fans would ever want to go see this. No one would want to see this show.
It's for no
but
one.
what if we made it and it was genuinely incredible? It would be such a challenge to get anyone to want to see it because Broadway kids would not want to go see a musical. But the whole musical is football. It's a game of football. It's on the field. Football players dancing and singing.
What kind of musical are we talking? Like
classic musical theater.
So they can talk in between the songs?
Yes, not an operetta. It's like
not an operetta. That's
It's a musical. They talk in between. Imagine a song called "Punt the Ball."
You know what's punt mean?
Isn't it is it kicking it?
Yeah, but when do you do it?
When you need to get a point.
No.
In the goal.
Can you get points from a punt?
Yeah, you can get 3 points.
Nope.
1 point.
No. That's when you're like, I'm not going to get it on 4th down, so I'll just punt it to the other team. You're kicking it to the other team.
Sure.
You can get a punt return for a touchdown.
Okay. But imagine this musical of what would be the 5 o'clock number? What would be...
I don't know what that means.
Okay, what would be the opening number? Opening number, the opening number would be the cheerleaders introducing the teams onto the stage. And I think you could have I haven't thought about any of this yet. This is all
obviously.
Shut up. So the two teams are welcome to the stage. You could have inner monologue moments where
is this
the whole
just
team is
West Side Story?
No. And the whole team is they're warming up, they're getting ready to play, and it's this big, huge number. And then all of a sudden the lights go dark and there's a spotlight on one player, and you get to know a little bit of the inner monologue of this one player. And everyone in the background who's doing their warm-up choreography suddenly goes in slow motion while the spot is on one player who's I hope I win because my wife is at home. She's pregnant again. I gotta put food on the table. I'm making millions of dollars.
There's a lot of compelling human stories with a lot of these people involved in this game, this entertainment game.
Mm-hmm.
Lions won last night, by the way.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks. You're welcome.
I know they did because you weren't in a bad mood.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can tell. Yeah, nobody wants this. No, I don't think it would work. I'm trying to think of
I'm not asking if it worked. I know it wouldn't.
You start it with the coach trying to hype up the coach trying to hype up the players' song, or the lonely kicker song. It's lonely to be a kicker. You know what I mean? The backup quarterback.
See, I need your help writing these things because I don't know all the terms.
So somebody gets hurt, so the backup quarterback has to come in, and now he's.
There's got to be a song called "Sneaky Bitch."
Yes, that's what Colleen calls the quarterback position in football, is the sneaky bitch because wait, he looks like he's gonna hand it off, but instead he throws it.
I bet they have really crazy names for their different plays that people don't know what they're saying, the applesauce to the bird. You know what I mean?
Have you ever heard what a football play, the verbiage for it? Have you ever heard that?
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be crazy?
Do you know what I'm talking about though? When they call a play in the huddle, have you ever heard that?
No.
Because it's crazy. How many different plays they memorize, but how the language and cues are.
Is it crazy words like I just said?
Yes, it is. Absolutely.
So imagine the comedy song of the whole musical is a newbie trying to learn, the coach teaching. He's well, this is I don't know it yet.
You could have that song could be Pirates of Penzance, because it literally is
yes, a patter song.
It could be a patter song. Thank you, because that's how long some of these play calls are. It's crazy to me how because I memorize things a lot. You know what I mean? But it's I'm how would you memorize?
Well, yeah, it'd be
that, in that environment, and everyone's screaming, and he can barely hear it, and crazy.
Because it could be your fault in Into the Woods, because it isn't your fault. I was given those beans. You betrayed me and traded me a cow for beans, and without those beans, it would have been. And they're all singing so fast, it'd be that the newbie trying to learn the terms of the plays, and it's it could be so good. It would be the best musical of all time. That would be my goal, is to make a musical about something I have no interest in.
It sounds like...
And no one would want to see it But like, what if we made it really good?
It sounds very much to me like Fool's Errand, but also like it's very like a Waiting for Guffman kind of community theater kind of
And what could be like the love
thing.
triangle, like the forbidden love like story, like one of the players is in love with like I don't know. Are there gay people allowed to be in football? I don't know how football things work. Are there gay people in football?
I don't think openly really, no.
Ugh, that's so sad that they feel like they can't be. There must be gay people in football because there's no the ratio, the chances of that, the statistics.
Sure. Statistically,
But if they're
it
not allowed
makes sense.
to, I mean, we could make that happen. Or it could be he's in love with like one of the cheerleaders from the other team. They're like rival team. And you can't like be in love with her.
Yeah, I don't
'cause she
think
cheers for the other
cheerleaders is
team.
as big of a thing that maybe you think it is. Not all teams have them. Some teams do.
Not all teams have cheerleaders.
No,
I
it's
think
not.
that can't be true.
It's not as big of a thing as
They're
like
at every show we've gone to.
every show. I guess it is kind of a show.
It is a show. It is drama. It is. So this is the thing. I
After
feel
that
like
Chiefs game, you could tell it's for entertainment purposes only.
football fans don't realize that they're just dramatic theater kids.
Right.
And theater people don't realize that like football has a lot of theater in it. And maybe this musical could be the thing that connects the world
So you're
and brings
saying
harmony to the world.
It's a musical for no one. That's for everyone.
Exactly.
That's a good pitch, love.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A musical that no one will want to see,
Right.
but that's who should see it.
Is that like the log line?
No, that one didn't work because I said nobody should see it, basically, with that log line. Anyway, I thought you'd be more excited about this idea.
No, I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know about musically, but there are a lot of NFL players that have, gone on to act in a lot of things and continue to.
Well, I'm not saying actual football players would be in it.
Oh, well, I'm just saying there's a resource there of talented people, maybe.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean,
You see them in those commercials,
are they acting or are they just getting $1 million
You've seen
to promote? Like,
Aiden Hutchinson in his State Farm ad. Dan Campbell in his Applebee's commercials.
yeah, I don't
It's
know that you
good.
can call this acting, love. This is not what I'm saying. I'm not saying
You
take
need
these
trained thespians
Well, of course.
that look like they play NFL football.
Look at me. I could do it. I don't know. I think it's a horrible, great idea.
I think that never works when they put like a football uniform on like an actor in a movie where they're playing football. It never looks right. It never looks like that person can actually.
Well, you're just being a negative Nancy today, love.
Do it.
I think it's a
Hey,
great
man,
idea. Great
What'd you
bad
say
idea.
to me the other day? We're just on a rock spinning in space. Cheer up.
Who said that?
You said that to me.
I said cheer up.
You said, cheer up, Charlie.
That was a different day.
We're on a rock spinning in space.
Those were different days.
And you were teasing
Those were
me.
very different days. The we're on a rock spinning in space was, I was like, come outside and breathe some air. You seemed stressed. And I was like, let's go outside. And it had just rained. And the rain air smelled so
Oh,
good.
the smell after it rains.
It was smelled
So
so
good.
good. And have you ever heard people say that? I've heard people say that white people have a smell when they're wet.
I guess we started that way and now we're ending that way. That was wet and you were smelling me and you didn't like it.
No, I'm not trying.
I've never heard of that. No,
I saw something once online a long time ago
that's
that
funny
was
though.
like people were at Disneyland and it started pouring rain. And the comments were like, oh, I bet it smelled so bad like wet people. White
Are you saying
people.
wet or white?
Both.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about and that's a real thing. Sure.
I'd never heard of that before. But
That's
like,
funny. That's funny to
I
me.
saw someone say it smelled like pennies.
Sure.
Do I say pennies weird?
Pennies.
I think I say pennies. Like
Pennies. Pennies. Like panties?
Oh no, not like panties.
Pennies.
Okay, I have another question for you. What time is it? Because no, I have another question for you, but I also have to pee so bad. But I can wait.
Well, now you're stressing everyone out.
I saw someone online ask this question.
Whoa.
When you go to the bathroom, we have to always have a poo talk, I guess. When you go to the bathroom
It's a quota. Yeah.
and you sit down on the toilet, how far down are your pants going?
That's personal. I don't know. What do you mean?
Oh my gosh.
Wait, are you one of those people where it's just to the top of your knees?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait
How do you
A
get
goddamn
comfortable?
a goddamn
Don't
minute.
tell me you do that.
Wait a minute. please
I didn't say
tell
anything.
me, where do your pants go when you sit down on the toilet?
Wait, there's not actual
Tell me
people
right-
that do it like
tell
that.
me
I've only seen that in like
right
movies.
now. You've seen it in movies because that's what people do.
No.
Why
Not
would people
all
do it in
people.
movies? Do you put your pants and panties all the way to the gross floor?
No, they're not going. Nothing's going on the floor.
Because all the way down to the ankles?
Yeah.
You bare leg the whole way down.
Well, I have to. I need the range of motion. I think.
You want to spread your legs?
No, but I don't want to be like hindered by like my knees having to be close together because of like the top of the pants on the knee. Is that really how you do it?
Of course I do. My pants are not going all the way down.
I don't. This is too much.
To knees.
You don't sit when you're like in a stall at Denver Airport and you can see under. You don't see everyone else's pants or just shoes.
I'm not. First of all, I don't look underneath
I'm
the
looking.
stall at other people's
Yeah.
feet and pants.
I guess that's true.
But no, I've never. That's way more work than it needs to be to put my pants all the way to the floor, the nasty floor. The idea that some of my pants could touch the bathroom floor.
That's not happening. And I think, I'll tell you what, I'll try it your way next time.
But also, I don't need range of motion of my legs to go to the bathroom. Like, I don't need to be able to spread my legs open and like do a butterfly move, with my knees to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, all the way down. I don't know. Never really thought about it.
I'm so curious now to know what the comments are going to say.
like
I'm
on-
sure they're going to be like, Colleen,
yeah,
you're
on
crazy.
on the knees, it just seems like it's like you're being there's some what are you being modest for? You're taking a shit. It feels like a modest
exactly. Like
a
it's
modest
already
move.
a very vulnerable thing, and you're just going to like be pantsless.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're going to the bathroom that way, sure.
I don't know. Maybe it's a difference between like types of like what you wear,
So
like
you
girls
d-
and boys.
so-
Because girls' pants are typically more, not anymore, but they're usually like more tight, like leggings and like leggings are not easy to get all the way down to. Like that'd be crazy.
I
to
guess
pull your
that
leggings all the way down.
maybe it's somewhat that. But will you tell me why is this a modesty thing? Is this like
Well,
just how you've always done it? Is
well,
it
why would I?
comfort
It's
thing?
so much work. First of all,
because they're not touching the ground. First, let's get that.
they could.
Unless you're wearing like big, like a big flowy thing, sure. But like that's not how in my experience, typical men's pants are. Like they're not. It's gonna
That's
it's gonna
not
stop
true.
at the sock shoe area. You know.
I feel like it's more weight and everything like pushing down on. It could possibly touch the floor. It could.
So that's it's a phobia of yours.
My clothes touching the bottom of the nasty floor of a public restroom. Yeah, that's real.
Well,
gross.
I think when you're
I don't
like,
think it's a phobia. I think
first
it's
of
just
all,
gross.
no one poops in public bathrooms as much as you. It's not as huge of a problem for the rest of us. But if you are in that setting where it's like a gross bathroom,
But I pee in the bathroom.
Of course, you're not going to go like just like willing. Just like you're more careful that things aren't touching.
But
the
you don't
floor.
have to be super careful if you just don't pull them down all the way. It's also way more work to pull them down all the way. It also just feels so vulnerable. I'd feel like I was naked. And I don't want to poo or pee naked. Like, that's weird. Like, it feels more like safe
I
to
think
have
you're-
more clothes on.
You're overthinking it, man.
You're the one
We're-
pulling your pants all the way down to your ankles.
We're-
That seems like a
we're
lot
just-
of work.
We're just animals.
So do you when you're going to the bathroom, you
Yeah.
of your pants, you pull them all the way down to your ankles before you sit down on the toilet? It seems crazy to me.
I don't know if it's one fluid motion or it's before. It's kind of,
I feel like I need you to demonstrate this with underwear still on, just so I can see an
Right
example. Maybe, yeah.
No,
Fine.
crazy.
What do you guys do? I'm sure they're all going to tell me I'm wrong. That's usually how these things go. Usually when I bring up a debate like this, people are like, Colleen, you are disgusting and awful and wrong.
I feel like you're overanalyzing that. Well, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably in the minority on that.
Maybe it's a
Now
boy, dude
Now that
versus
you
girl
make me
thing.
think of it, but like I can't.
Girl
I don't
pants
know.
are more
To each-
cumbersome to take all the way down your ankles and pull all the way up. Like that's a lot of work.
Well, yeah, and you could also have like maybe more like a. What do you do? What do you do when you're wearing a dress?
You lift up the dress and pull down your underwear. And the underwear certainly does not go down to the ground.
Just to
No
to wear just your
way.
knees, mid thigh.
Yes, knees, like above the knee.
And you're just like,
Crazy. Because the underwear for
What are
certain.
you doing with the dress? You're just like holding the dress.
Well, I don't wear dresses very often,
like a
but yeah.
big flowy dress.
Haven't you? Yeah. A big wolf. I don't wear big flowy
I'm
dresses
just saying
very
you
often.
did. Okay, what do you do if you're wearing, because you love them, like the onesie type things.
Rompers?
Rompers.
It's unfortunate. Rompers are very unfortunate because you're kind
How
of
do you-
being naked. But I don't let it go all the way to the ground. That's crazy because it would touch the floor.
But there's like a back of it. So where, are you like wrapping it up on your
no,
lap?
it just sits like on my knees area. It doesn't go to the floor. That's crazy. It would touch the floor. That is gross. I'm just saying. It's knees all the way.
Like I said, it's not as like the whole public concern of sanitation. It's not. I mean, it's not like as big of an issue for me because I'm not doing it every day like you are.
I'm not. I don't leave the house every day. First of
I
all,
know, but when you do, usually the first thing you say is,
I'd say once every 2 months I have to poop in public.
well, that's not that. All right, I'll bet you 100. We're going somewhere on Friday.
Okay.
You don't say what it is, but I guarantee you, the second we get there, you're gonna whisper to me, I have to pay. And I'll bet you $100 right now. And if you see it the next episode, if I'm holding up a $100 bill, you'll know it's because it's true. I know it's gonna happen. Death and taxes, and you pooping in a public restroom. 'Cause
Whatever.
It does something to you.
We're leaving. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks
We're
for
gonna end it
listening.
like that.
Yeah, I gotta go. I actually have to go pee really bad, so I'm gonna go pee.
Are you gonna pee with your pants all the way to the ground?
I'm not gonna pee with my pants all the way to the ground because that is crazy, and I am gonna make you demonstrate because I want to see.
Okay, but there's something else I wanted to say. Maybe
What?
I'm just trying to torture you. There's
I
not.
really do have to pee so bad.
Save it for next time.
Okay.
Blippy Live.
Flippy Live. We'll let you know how it was next time we see you. Bye, guys.
Bye.